Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Equality and Rights for All. I am your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have two great topics for today's show, in which the first one is the United States Supreme Court rules existing civil rights law protects gay and lesbian workers. And the second topic of today's show is the United States Supreme Court rules Trump wrongly ended DACA, and the United States Supreme Court leaves the program in place. These are two wonderful things that are steps in the right direction, ladies and gentlemen. And let's get right into the first topic. Okay? The Supreme Court rules existing civil rights law protects gay and lesbian workers. In a landmark case, the United States Supreme Court rules LGBTQ workers are protected from job discrimination. The United States Supreme Court ruled Monday that existing federal law forbids job discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation, excuse me, of sexual orientation or transgender status, a major victory for advocates of gay rights and for the nascent transgender rights movement, and a surprising one from an increasingly conservative court by a vote of 6-3. 6-3, ladies and gentlemen. The court said Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which makes it illegal for employers to discriminate because of a person's sex, among other factors, also covers sexual orientation and transgender status. It upheld rulings from lower courts that said sexual orientation discrimination was a form of sex discrimination. So, um, this was an amazing decision, ladies and gentlemen. And it was a right one, by the way. And um, and actually, I want to continue this, reading this. Equally surprising was that the decision was written by President Donald Trump's first Supreme Court appointee, Neil Gorsuch, who was joined by Chief Justice John Roberts and the court's four more liberal members to form a majority. This was a major slap in the face to Trump. Okay? And you know what? This needed to be done, ladies and gentlemen. It's this huge victory for equality. It's huge. Okay? It's a landmark case. And so this is and June is Pride Month, so this was perfect to have to for this decision to come this month. And I'm so glad that people did this, that these six judges did this. They did the right thing. Kudos to them. Now, let's get into the second topic of today's show. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this decision from the United States Supreme Court just came today, by the way. The other decision was done on Monday, the 15th. This decision from the United States Supreme Court just came today, in which the this decision uh, of the Supreme Court rules Trump wrongly ended DACA, DACA, and the Supreme Court leaves the program in place. All right. Again, This is a majorly wonderful thing. It needed to be done. Now I'm going to read you this so that way people understand what this is about. The the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals Program, or DACA, will remain in place, keeping nearly 650,000 undocumented young people safe from deportation. Thanks to the ruling that came today, ladies and gentlemen, that came today from the United States Supreme Court in a 5-4 decision. Okay? Again, I'm going to repeat that. In a 5-4 decision, authored by Chief Justice John Roberts, the court ruled that President Donald Trump wrongly ended DACA. The majority opinion called the decision to terminate the program an arbitrary and capricious violation of the law. This is huge, and this helps, like I said, 650,000 undocumented young people safe from deportation. These are the dreamers, ladies and gentlemen. The dreamers are now protected. Okay? And this is beautiful. This is wonderful. And um, uh, this, I'm just speechless about this. This, this is wonderful. Hundreds of thousands of people who came to the U.S. as children, often called dreamers, are currently able to remain under the Obama era program. DACA has been life changing for these undocumented immigrants, removing the looming threat of deportation and allowing them to work legally under permits that must be renewed every 2 years. So the dreamers are safe. They are. Okay? And this is what truly America is about, ladies and gentlemen. Unity, equality, and this is just a beautiful thing. And I'm still stunned by this. And that's why you hear me stop so much when I talk. I'm just shocked in such a good way about these things, about these two rulings. And these are beautiful rulings. And thank goodness, thank goodness, the United States Supreme Court stepped up to the plate and did the right thing. Thank goodness. And so I just read this, and for all my fans out there who actually want to read these articles, okay, they're on my business page on Facebook called Advocate Information Highway Express. So you guys can check it out on there. Again, these two articles of these two rulings from the United States Supreme Court, both of them are on my business page called Advocate Information Highway Express and on Facebook. And you guys can check it out for yourselves. All right. And um, I want to remind everybody out there that this show, Equality and Rights for All, is scheduled for Thursdays. And my other show that I host here on Spreaker.com called Disabled Reality is scheduled for Fridays. And after each of these shows, I host my show Advocate Information Highway on YouTube. So you guys can check out uh, my shows there too. And you guys can check out all the episodes of all my shows on my YouTube channel. And the link to my YouTube channel is on my website, which is African Information Highway, and the link to there is awldny.com. And if you go to the shows page of my website, you'll see all three shows that I host. The two shows that I host here on Spreaker.com, and my show Advocate Information Highway that I host on YouTube. Um, you can you can see the links to each episode to all the shows that I host, and you can check all of them out. And if you guys go to my YouTube channel, okay, please, please click on the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that, and that would be very helpful. And getting back to my website, uh, you guys can check out all the pages on there. The last page is the donations page, and your donations help us at Advocate Information Highway to reach our goal, in which our goal is to help multiple people from multiple different communities, locally, nationally, and worldwide. And your donations help us to meet that goal. So please donate whatever you can, and it's whatever you do donate, it is greatly appreciated. And like I just discussed about the shows page of my website, you can also check out the store page of my website, like which is the fourth page on my website actually. If you click on that, it'll bring you right to the store page of my website, in which on there you'll see three sections. The first section is the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products and they're up for sale on there. The second section is where you guys can check out both books that I wrote, in which the first book that I wrote is called Let's Talk About It, and the second book that I wrote is called Let's Talk About It More. You'll see the links to where you can take a sneak peek into each book, and you can purchase both books as well. Now, the third section of the store page is where you guys will see the link to the website that my husband and I have together called oddsandends.com. That's ODDZ like zebra, N like Nancy, ENDS.com. And you guys can check out all of our products on there as well. And I hope to speak to everybody again tomorrow uh, here on Spreaker.com for Disabled Reality. And in a few minutes, I'm going to host my show, Advocate Information Highway, on YouTube. And so, with that, take care, everybody. Bye.